Three-time Olympic medalist Lindsey Vonn says she still plans to compete in the Winter Olympics despite rupturing her ACL.
Considering how my knee feels, it feels stable, I feel strong. My knee is not swollen, and with the help of a knee brace, I am confident that I can compete on Sunday. I know what my chances were before the crash, and I know my chances aren't the same as it stands today, but I know there's still a chance. And as long as there's a chance, I will try.
Vonn was injured Friday after crashing during her final downhill ski before the Olympics. And our next guest has been a consulting physician at multiple Olympic Games. Dr. Rick Lehman, the medical director at the U.S. Center for Sports Medicine, and he joins us now. Doctor, welcome to you. So she ruptures her ACL, and based on that, do you think it's really realistic that she can still compete at the Olympic level?
You know, I think for anybody else, you would say no chance, torn anterior cruciate ligament, significant instability. But just remember, she competed with a torn lateral collateral ligament in 2018. So she kind of knows the drill, and she knows what she has to do, and you have to hand it to her. This will be one of the greatest hero stories ever if she can medal in these Olympics. Because,
of course, I mean, she said, if anybody's up for a comeback, it's me. I don't know, after a knee replacement, I think there's probably so many viewers right now who are like, I had a knee replacement, I feel great, but I can't imagine downhill skiing at the Olympic level. Now, she says a big part of what she's monitoring is whether or not it's swollen. As a physician, what would you be monitoring? And based on a rupture, would you even recommend she skis?
Well, you know, I've been down this road many times, and you're not going to be able to tell an athlete of that quality, are they going to compete or not going to compete? You kind of lay out all the risks. You tell her, hey, you're going to get arthritis. You may break your femur. You may do more damage. And she's determined to ski. So then it's shoulder to shoulder. You just got to help her in every way you can. Get her swelling down, get her range back, get her quad working, and then she's going to go for it.
I love the headline in the New York Post here this morning. Let's get it, Vonn. I happened to be out west when this news hit that she was airlifted, and everybody thought, oh no. Everybody wants to see her do well. 41 years old. She's making this big comeback. A lot of this isn't just going to be physical, though, Dr. Lehman, as you well know, with athletes, it's going to be mental. And when we watched that news conference, my takeaway is she still looks pretty mentally strong. How did you read it?
I don't think you could see anybody with more mental grit. I mean, she's skied through a fracture. She's had multiple injuries. Now she's skiing on a partial total knee replacement in the right knee, tears her ACL. She knows this is her big ticket. This is her chance. You're not going to deter her. And really, she doesn't need to be thinking about her knee. What she needs to be thinking about is her line going down the hill. And I think the knee will hold. I think you're going to see an unbelievable effort. But again, is there risk? There's huge risk.
I guess, too, she must be thinking, what do I have to lose? I mean, she's a three-time Olympic medalist. I believe 84 World Cup medals. And here she goes on into another Olympics. I guess also she's been talking about as the first Olympics she's going into single. But here's some of the medals that she's won so far. So, Doctor, as you leave us off, what do you think she's capable of?
Well, I think if she runs a race, look, she's had a great season, 41 years old, come back after 2019, which is crazy in the sports world. And I think if she can forget her knee, the quad works, and the brace holds and her knee holds, I think she can medal. Can she win a gold medal? That's going to be a tough ticket. The downhill is unbelievable stressful. You know, 80 miles an hour, G-forces on this torn anterior cruciate ligament. But it would just be a miracle if she could medal. And I think if she finishes 100%, the country's behind her.
I think underdog, going into as an underdog can always help as well. Now the underdog, I should say. As an athlete, I'm rooting for her. I hope she pulls this out. I hope she can do it. Doctor, thank you so much for joining us.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.